Hey guys, I just wanted to reach out and go over the latest Bardstown 3 update. It will be in the Crystal Rogers case. So WAHS 11 is reporting that a third man is arrested in Crystal Rogers' death investigation. It says that Steve Lawson is charged with conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. Investigators have made a third arrest in connection to the death of Crystal Rogers. Rogers is the missing mother of 5 from Bardstown, was last seen alive the 4th of July weekend in 2015. Court records show Steve Lawson has been indicted on 2 charges, conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. The charges stem from an incident over the 4th of July weekend 2015 when investigators say he, acting alone or with others, mutilated, concealed, or destroyed physical evidence and aided a person in the planning or commission of a crime causing the death of another person. WAHS 11 has since learned Steve Lawson has a son named Joseph Lawson. That being said, WAHS 11 cannot confirm if it is the same man who was arrested. A Kentucky State Police detective executed a warrant on 32-year-old Joseph Lawson in August 2023, 2 months after a grand jury indicted him on 2 charges. Both Steve Lawson and Joseph Lawson are facing the same charges. Steve Lawson is currently incarcerated in Indiana. His Nelson County arraignment has been scheduled for December the 21st. Who are the Lawsons? Steve Lawson was mentioned in one of the very first police interviews between Nelson County detectives John Snow and the main suspect in the Rogers disappearance, Brooks Houck. The investigation took place inside of a Nelson County Sheriff's Department. The detective had asked who was on the other end of the line during the late night phone call on the night Rogers disappeared. Snow says, "Who's Steve Lawson?" Houck, "Steve Lawson works for me." Houck told the detective he couldn't remember why Steve Lawson had called him so late. Then he picked up his phone and called him from inside the interrogation room. Houck says, "The other night you called me really, really late. I can't remember what you were calling me about." Steve Lawson told Houck he called him with a question about rental properties, which Houck replied he had to ask Crystal and would call her to ask and would call him back. Detective Snow had to think about that answer and followed up with another question regarding an earlier statement Houck had made. Snow says, "So that begs to question in my mind, if she's in the truck next to you when she called, why would you need to call her?" Ooh, got you. Brooke Houck, Rogers' former boyfriend, has also been arrested in this case. Houck is charged with murdering and tampering with physical evidence, according to court documents. His bond is set at $10 million cash. He is also ordered not to have any contact with the Rogers family. Rogers disappeared on July 3, 2015. Excuse me. Her father, Tommy Ballard, later found her car along the Bluegrass Parkway. Inside, he found her keys, cell phone, and purse. Rogers has been presumed dead since October 2015. This is a developing story. It will be updated as we learn more information. So we'll be watching WAHS 11 to see if they confirmed that Steve Lawson is in fact Joseph Lawson's father, but I think it would be too big of a coincidence for it not to be. And as my best friend says, there's no coincidences in true crime, so I expect it to be Joseph Lawson's father. But we will see, guys. You all have a wonderful day. Like I said, I just wanted to come on here and give you guys this quick update, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.